afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to Star Cub Review. I'm your host, as always, Star Cub. Today, I'm just going to do a quick and easy video, and that is on the state of play that we just had, and the two games that I am absolutely pumped for. One that I am absolutely just in awe for. I played the first one, cannot wait to see what they do with the second, but unfortunately that is not coming out until 2025, which I'm totally fine with. Honestly, the more time the better, because it just blew me away with the first game. And the other game is of a 20-year-old horror game, probably one of the most famous in the series, and everyone probably knows what that is by now. Psychological horror game. But before I get into that, I just want to thank everyone that is new to my channel and that has subscribed to my channel so far. Thank you so much, guys. I really do appreciate it. Even if you guys just drop me a like or a subscribe, I'm totally cool with. And to everyone returning, you know, I appreciate everything that you guys do when you watch my videos. So I really do appreciate it. And without further ado, let's get into it. So we had State of Play, and the two biggest games that I am absolutely looking forward to is Death Stranding 2 on the Beach by Kojima Productions, and the other one is Silent Hill 2 Remake from Bloober Team. And wow, this State of Play was incredible. It had some other amazing games that were showcased. Another one that I am looking forward to in April, and that is Stellar Blade. That looks stunning. But the two biggest ones being Death Stranding 2, which I am absolutely a huge fan of. I platinumed it way back in 2021, and that was on the PS4, and I absolutely loved every aspect of that game. Kojima did an absolutely fantastic job on that game, and I cannot wait to see what they bring to the table with part 2, because number 2 looks just as bizarre, weird, Twin Peak-ish like. It just looks very bizarre and absolutely in my league, like totally, like it's up my alley. And the other one being the Silent Hill 2 remake from Bloober Team. Absolutely cannot wait for that one. Silent Hill 2 is long overdue, and it looks absolutely fantastic. I think Bloober Team have done a fantastic job so far of showcasing what the Silent Hill 2 with a trailer, and then now this one, the combat, how combat is handled. We've only seen just a slice of what the Silent Hill 2 remake is going to give us. And already, what fascinates me to no end is I see on YouTube from all these big name YouTubers out there that are already starting to come up with that they're really worried about Silent Hill 2 remake, and that Bloober Team is gonna fuck it up, and that the combat looks clunky, and the graphics don't look good, and I have to have a laugh. I honestly do, and I'm not going to name names, but these big name YouTubers are already starting to complain that, it doesn't look good. It's not going to play well. Bloober Team is going to stuff it up. No, Bloober Team, I think, are going to do an amazing job with it. So far, from what they showcased so far, it looks absolutely fantastic. And I have to say, they did an amazing job on The Medium, which was a fantastic psychological horror thriller mystery. I did a review on that. It's in my games section, but I'll pop it up for you, and it'll be on my end screen at the end. So if you guys want to check that out, click on that to watch that review, because The Medium was absolutely amazing. and I think Bloober Team are going to do an amazing job with Silent Hill 2 remake. And everyone's already complaining, oh, now that they haven't showcased a date yet, that worries me, And it's like, don't panic, people. Don't bloody panic. If it doesn't come out until the end of 2024, early 2025, or mid-2025, you'll be thanking them later, because they're being as faithful as they can to the original. They know there's a huge dedicated fan base out there for number 2, and they're not going to screw it up. So, you know, all these YouTubers all these high name YouTubers really being worried about a game that hasn't got a release date yet. It goes to show you that they're biding their time. You know, Konami is working on it with them as well. So, you know, chill out. It's like everyone was so worried back then when Final Fantasy VII Remake, when they started seeing all that stuff, and, you know, YouTubers were up in arms saying that, oh, it better be faithful to the original, oh, this doesn't look good, blah, blah, blah. And then when it came out, it was a huge fucking success. Like, I'm talking huge success. And, you know, these YouTubers out there still poking holes in the fact that, oh, part 2 better be, you know, this more, you know, a lot more faithful, and, you know, doesn't divert too far from the story, because then it just treads into, you know, Nomura territory where he just goes and fucks everything up. I say to those people, meh, like, Tetsuya Nomura hasn't ruined it. The part 1, the first part of the remake was absolutely fantastic. None of yous had any, you know, bad thing to say about it when it, you know, had all the success that it's gotten. It was absolutely amazing. The combat system, the voice actors, the actresses, facial models, everything was perfect. It's what I dreamed Final Fantasy VII Remake would look like. I cannot wait for part 2. And all these YouTubers out there complaining about Silent Hill 2 and already got concerns about, you know, Rebirth. I just think, chill out, guys. Chill the fuck out. There is nothing to worry about. If there was something to worry about, like if Silent Hill 2 wasn't released in 2025 and it went to 2026, but that just shows the dedication and level that they have for this game. And it's the same with Death Stranding 2. Kojima, I cannot wait till 2025 for Death Stranding 2 on the beach. That's all I've got to say. And cannot wait for Tuesday for the state of play for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Fingers crossed, within that 20-minute presentation, we may get the demo that drops way earlier than expected. Let's hope so. But other than that, I just wanted to get my thoughts out there on it, and yeah, because I hadn't touched on it, and you all know where I stand when it comes to video games and movies and all that. I just wait till they're out. I wait till I see trailers and all of that, and I don't make rash decisions or judgments based on what I've seen in a trailer. Other than when it comes to movies, games, and books, I usually wait till I've read it, played it, seen it, but in some of the rare cases, I will comment and go, well, if a certain, you know, with the whole Melissa Barrera situation and Scream 7 and her being fired or whatnot, I had an opinion on that. I'll have those sort of opinions, but that's just my opinion. But I'm not going to outright, you know, get all cranky and angry and upset about it. It's just voicing an opinion. But when it comes to video games and putting down a video game even before it comes out and getting worried, I'm not worried about that, because I know those sort of games are in really good hands, and it just goes to show you just wait till it comes out and then you play it and then you can make your decisions. But other than that, guys, thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you all with the next one. Alright guys, ciao.